Hey everyone, this is Ryan Dogallo of Chesapeake Gunslingers.
Torn Garcia of TM Gunner.
Johnny couldn't be here today, he's on a hunting trip, but we're going to show you how we built a backyard range for $100.
I'm going to show you what a 20 gauge double barrel full with number 7.5 bird shot will do at 7 feet. So we've got a brand new TP9 SFX with a Trigicon RMR, loaded with 20 rounds. Not really dialed in the sight yet. We're just going to see if we can hit some steel plates at about 40 yards. So we're coming in. We're going to spray paint our targets orange to start. It'll give you guys a better sight of them on the video, and then we can always come back and spray them again so you guys can see fresh hits on the target. Just give it a nice light coat, doesn't matter if it runs. We're not doing any finish painting here. We're going to start here. We have some clay pigeon holders. We purchased these on Amazon in the 3-pack. That's $25. We'll move down. We've got some basic paper targets on wooden staves. Also available on Amazon, the paper targets. Water bottle filled with a little bit of orange food coloring and water. Some more paper targets. Another clay pigeon holder. We move down to our hanging hooks. These were also purchased on Amazon. Got these on special. It was $27.99. Additional water bottle, a couple of steel plates, 3-inch gong and a 6-inch gong, another water bottle. Behind that we have a couple of homemade steel plates that I made with some junk steel, a few pieces of chain and a couple bolts and an old sawhorse. And then we come down, we've got our last pigeon holder. Everything available on Amazon, totaled less than $100. So in short recap, we're going to tell you what we spent for the items on the range and our initial thoughts on them. The pigeon holders we purchased on Amazon for $24.99. The 6-inch gong is 1/2-inch AR500. That was $22 and some change, also via Amazon. All of this ships through Prime, by the way. The targets we actually had previously, the paper targets had previously, but they are available on Amazon. The clay pigeons we actually purchased at Walmart a while back. So a few things with the steel targets and the water bottle setup that we had. We had the water bottles a little bit too close to the steel targets. The first time we've actually done that. And we had some ricochet come off the steel and punch small holes in the water bottles. So in the future we'll be changing that and possibly making a separate setup for hanging bottles. The pigeon holders, the one issue that we had with that is never shooting at them before. We tried using shotguns and it was a mess. All of the pigeons fell on the first shot. Some of them broke, some of them did not. Would be good for pistol shooting, BB guns, maybe airsoft, or like you said, just all-out target practice for your pistol.
Yep,
practice
pistol and
your
rifle.
practice your accuracy.
Yep.
Other than that, I thought it was pretty fun. We did leave the conduit long. We could have cut that and made it shorter.
Yeah, which also would have made the build cheaper. We bought 10 foot, but you don't always need 10 foot. We just wanted that extra room to be able to expand and add on some more steel plates.
Yeah. We are also going to, I believe, move the homemade plates and maybe make them a little bit smaller and put them in a different area.
Yeah.
So it's not as cluttered. Overall, I thought it was a lot of fun. It was not very expensive at all.
Yeah, I mean, just the wooden post for the paper targets, they're about $2.50 each at Home Depot. Pointed at the bottom, easy to bang into the ground with a rubber hammer. And they will get shot up over time, but I've had those out there on the range for about 5 months now and still using the same ones. But of course, if you use 2x4s and build a better platform, they're going to last a lot longer and maybe look nicer, but for us, that doesn't necessarily matter.
So another thing is that hanging hook set with the conduit and the steel hooks and all that. That was I actually liked that a lot. It's not very expensive. It's easy to put down, easy to put up, portable, or you can leave it in place depending on what kind of area you have. It was fun to see the 3-inch gong spinning around when you hit it. So, like I said, in the future, probably here real soon, we plan on adding some more plates to that, make it a lot more interesting. The one thing with it I did notice is that the hooks were walking down the conduit, but for the price, I have no complaints. I had a lot of fun. Of course, we always have a lot of fun. We just come out here and we BS and just hang out. We're friends first and foremost. Like I said, Johnny couldn't be here today, but he'll be around here soon and be in our next video, of course. Other than that, can't really think of too much, but we are going to put links to the pigeon holders, the steel targets, and the hanging hook set. It'll be in the description, video description.
Yeah, you'll be able to duplicate everything that we did. Again, you don't have to follow it word for word. Customize it and have it fit your backdrop. What is it that you're shooting into? Again, we spray painted the targets orange because the colors of them it kind of mashed back into the brush and it was hard to see from a distance. So again, customize it to your environment. Have fun with it. You can make this a lot more than $100 if you wanted to. You could also cut it down significantly. The conduit was one of our most expensive parts of it. Yeah. And again, we bought about double of what we actually needed just so we had room to expand. But any questions that you guys have, just shoot us a message. Drop them down in the comments, and also some suggestions for some new videos in the future, because we're going to try putting out some more content for you guys. But that about sums it up for us. So, Torin, safe shooting and good friends. Thank you guys.
Have a good one.